Glute-E belly dance. A quick fix to get you in, get you sweaty, and get you on with your day. We're going to keep this pelvis rocking, planting the feet firmly on the floor. Try to keep that rocking motion from the core lifting up and bouncing down. Find your own rhythm. Keep breathing. We're going to lift in the shoulder, one at a time, rotating up in the front and down in the back. Keep breathing. Coming to the other side, lifting up in the front and down in the back. Find your own rhythm and don't worry about anyone else. Just keep breathing. Lifting both shoulders up in the front and down in the back. Should feel good like a massage. Keep breathing. We're going to rotate forward, lifting up in the back and down in the front. Try to keep the rhythm going in the pelvis, stepping gently from one foot to the other, just a little bounce on the knees as we rotate the other shoulder, and stay relaxed and keep breathing. Both shoulders up and down, keeping the abdominals working as we bounce. Keep breathing. We're going to bring the arms up to the sides, rotate in the wrists, flexing and pointing the fingers up and down. Try to lift the muscles underneath the arms up into the core of the arms as we bounce with the hands. Keep breathing. Rotating around with the wrists, circling around the world with these fingers and hands, relaxing in the wrists. Try to keep the elbows strong. Reverse as you circle the hands the other way. Keep bouncing and keep breathing. And just relax. Bringing the arms into angel wings, swirling them from side to side, pressing a little in the hips. You can slow this movement down to find your rhythm. Swirling with the arms from one side to the other side. We're going to add a little lean as we reach from side to side, getting a little more movement in the waist, and keep breathing. Add a little speed if you'd like. Bringing the hands down into prayer pose, we're going to rotate in the wrists and reach the arms up and bring them down through the chakras. Breathing and releasing. Relaxing a little in the neck, bringing the head side to side. Arms come up a little, framing the face, and feeling a little groovy front and back and around the world. And just have fun. We're going to turn to the side and scoop the tail up and back. Really try to lift the core and press the abdominals back into the base of spine. Try to keep this scooping motion as we breathe, lifting the chest so you have a nice straight spine. Zipping up that core and pressing it up, pushing the hips around to the side, back, and side and front, coming into a slow, pressed hip circle. Pressing back, side, and scooping up to the front. Smooth it out whenever you're ready. Breathing and releasing. Try to keep the knees nice and relaxed. Gently coming from one leg to the other. You can step out the feet whenever you need to. And just keep this hip circle moving around the world. Try to keep the shoulders still and the chest lifted so the hips can move freely around the world. Switch directions whenever you're ready. Breathing, lifting, pressing, and tucking that abdominals up as if you were zipping up a tight pair of jeans. Keep breathing as you swirl. Press one foot forward. We're going to scoop the tail back and press the hip forward, scooping back and forward. Try to get this rocking motion as you really try to zip up that core. Pressing back and zipping up in the front. Keep breathing as you come into a nice bounce from back to front. We're going to keep it front and bounce and shimmy a little on that front hip, thinking up, up, up as we breathe. Keeping the foot nice and lifted in the front, pressing the core into the spine, and just a little shimmy on that front hip. Changing sides whenever you're ready, scooping and pressing, lifting and zipping and releasing to the back. Keep breathing as you relax that front leg with a soft knee, trying to stay lifted on a 3/4 toe. Coming into a bounce, pushing the hip up, 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 pressing the abdominals back into the spine. And keep breathing as you shimmy that hip on the other side. You can add a little arm play if you would like as you breathe. Coming into a little bit of a faster shimmy, bouncing in the hip, making your belly skirts shake as you move. Sweeping the hips around to the front. One foot is still forward as we come into hip circles. Keep breathing, trying to stretch in the core, zipping from side to side, and lifting the body up to make space for the hips to move. Switching directions, swirling around the other way. Continuing with these hip circles, stay lifted in the core. You can release the hands, one front and one back if you'd like. Keep breathing as you swirl. We're going to press the foot from behind to the side and swing it across to the other side. Coming into our scoops on the other side, hip up and back. Keep breathing, stay lifted in your core, and find your own rhythm, pressing back and pumping up. Soften your knees, and whenever you're ready, bring it to a shimmy, thinking up, up, up in that front hip. Balancing a little weight on the tip of your toe, but most of your weight is behind your supporting leg. Keep breathing, and a little arm play if you'd like, leaning a little bit behind that supporting leg. Keeping the hips shimmying, you can come to a little faster shimmy if you're feeling daring. Time for camels. We're going to scoop the chest up and press the tail down. Lifting up in your core and then releasing down into a camel. You can keep this motion nice and smooth and steady and slow. Whenever you're ready, we're going to add a little camel in the hip, where it leads around the world, around that front hip. Keep breathing. Don't worry if you don't get these movements right away. They will improve with time and practice. Swirl these hips front and around to the other side as you keep floating with the arms. And keep moving and breathing as you relax. Coming into a little bit of a twist. Let the toe pivot in and out. Keep breathing. As you twist and shimmy, we can add a little heel up as we breathe. Coming into this little hip movement, a little faster if you're feeling daring. Keep breathing, trying to stay balanced on your supporting leg. Let's shimmy it out side to side as we step with the feet, one foot and the other, to the other side, other foot in front. Let's start this side with our hip twist. Pivoting on the toe in and out. Add a little hip heel lift if you're feeling daring. Keep breathing. Try not to think too much. Just follow me as you keep moving. Little speed if you're feeling daring. Shimmy that hip, lifting the heel, pivoting the leg. All the weight is on that supporting leg. And then we shimmy it out. We're going to face the back just so you can see what we're doing. Keep those hips shimmying, and we're going to bring that shimmy up to the shoulders and the chest, leaning forward and back. Keep breathing as you dip forward and back, bringing the shimmy back down to the hips. Keep it moving, keep it shaking. Bring that shimmy up to the chest and the shoulders and back down to the hips. Lifting up into the chest and down in the hips. Keep breathing as you come up and down. Feel that shimmy travel through the body, from the hips up to the shoulders, and lean forward with the chest as you dip the body forward and a little back. Keep breathing as you shimmy these shoulders, lifting in the chest, zipping up in the core, and then come into a little free play as you shimmy around yourselves. Can add a little spin if you're feeling daring. Just do whatever feels good, feeling the music traveling through your body as you breathe. Having a little fun. Well done.